The Eternals had no respect for their land.
Greetings, my fellow lords and ladies. Welcome back to another episode of the Exiled Journal. My name is Lord Longface, and welcome to the Dried Lake, the home of High Templar Vol, who met a quite unfortunate end. Now, one thing I wanted to say about last episode is I didn't comment on the how we call it, title of Dominus's final form, the beast form thingy. It was Ascended Dominus. Either that means that they named him Ascended Dominus just because, you know, he came first, or if Grinding Gear Games actually thinks out their lore ahead of time, which they might not, honestly. This is a game that is constantly changing, so they might not, honestly. But if they do, then Dominus was a legit emperor. Well, at least in the views of the Goddess of Justice. Whoever the hell that might be, actually. I still don't know what the deal is with that goddess. Anyway. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Oh yeah, V is... Okay. No! Alright, I deal way too much damage. Jesus. I don't really care that much, but it's quite ridiculous, honestly.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
Especially because, you know, I am a juggernaut, so I'm tanky as shit. Like, I need to throw it at 90% of its health
Survivor,
if I wanted
you
to
are
stay
well
alive.
prepared for the end. This is a...
Now, these are Vol's men. Knit just basically second. There, I can hear myself now. Alright. Just basically yeah. Warriors or, you know, followers of Vol in his yeah, rebellion against the throne, against the Emperor. Not that much else to say about them, really. I mean, they followed a stupid ideology, but that's pretty much everything. Yeah. Alright, what was I going to do? Oh yeah. I'm going to do that. Go myself. Yeah, Earthquake and Tectonic Slam are quite the couple. Alright, Vol, where the hell are you? Because I know that's Einhard. Because I kind of summoned him. Not full, but extra experience, I guess. And a rare two-handed axe. Which, you know, for another character might be nifty, might be handy to keep around. Ooh. Explodes. And it contained a freaking Exile. Any scrolls here and there. Rings, sashes, jewels, amulets. Ring, scrap. You know, basically the one space taking stuff. Alright. This one has block recovery, but this one has elemental defenses. Yeah, no, it doesn't give me more survivability and it doesn't give me more damage, no. Even though it gives me defenses, it doesn't give me health and it doesn't give me damage. Oh, wait, they spawn out of its corpse. Ah. Hey there, Vol, Emperor of Purity. You have received quite the visual upgrade. Oh, you can't get two of them. Sad.
Answer to God!
Your empire is dead, Vol. Join it.
Dashred's banner. When the sun sets, the plains should be red.
I cannot carry this.
God damn it. Yes, I can. Vol's confession.
I vowed to care for this empire with my eyes open. I lied to my people. I lied to myself. Blinded by my lust for purity, I placed my faith in the most corrupt of men. I watch now as my legion dies, their flesh melting from their twisted bones. They fall and rise. A tide of mortal death and eternal damnation. I feel it now in my own flesh. The heat, the corruption. I have failed you, my empire of purity. Do not forgive me, but please, I beg of you, survive me.
It kind of didn't. It kind of didn't though. Sarn has fallen. Alright. Who did he place his trust in? I wouldn't think Vol would want to do anything with Malachi. And I would think that Malachi's experiments and Malachi's plans were set in motion well before Vol even got the chance to rule, like maybe a few years. So, who did he trust that he thought at least were corrupt and that he fought. Well, he doesn't explicitly say it, but I kind of get the feeling that he thinks that his actions caused the cataclysm. Indirectly, yes, but not directly. But he thinks he did directly. So, who is so not trustworthy in his opinion to credit the fall of Sarn to? Interesting. I mean, Vol is at most a side character, basically just the means to an end. To the end of Sarn.
Yes.
But still. Wait. Let's keep this one.
I'm watching you.
Tasuni, do you have anything to say
In
more?
life.
Nope. Shut up. I don't want your messages.
Not a cockroach. Hello.
Oh wait.
What do you require? The wind carries the welcome aroma of shattered bones. It is good to see that you know how to fell even the monarchs of Nightmare. Once you mount Deshret's banner upon the mine's entrance, Deshret's seal will be broken, and the darkness will become your hunting ground. Act with care.
Alright, yeah. That's not that helpful, lady, but still, you're very much welcome, I guess.
Hello.
No news from you.
What do you want?
Of you
Can we
two?
be of help?
Maybe.
Diala was there when it all went bad. If anyone can help put things right...
Why would she? Ray class has been like this for almost 300 years. What's made her want to do something about it now?
Ooh.
She's the Gemling Queen, Vanya. There's no way we could understand what goes on in that mind of hers.
I know. And that's precisely what worries me.
Fuck yes. Rayclass has been for this for 300
Diala
years?
was there when it all went bad. If anyone
For
can help put
almost
things right-
300 years. The cataclysm happened almost 300 years ago. Thank you, Vanya. You are awesome.
Oyun gave us a home.
Our lives back.
Appreciate the good ones when you find them in Ray class.
It's not like there are many. Tasuni, he's a con man.
Batarish just doesn't understand him.
I understand that he gets his every need catered for by talking in riddles and telling
The
lies.
truth about the nightmare. He makes sense of the chaos as best he can.
How can we possibly know whether what he's telling us is the truth or not?
We can't. But who else is there to ask?
That kind of thinking gets you into trouble,
See ya.
Vanya. That kind of thinking leads to, in the most extreme cases, genocide. Also, Deshret loves blades. This is all just made with blades. Huh.
The rapture is our hope, our desperation. It will set the nightmare to boil, cook that nice big fishy in its own whining brine. Listen with all of your ears, not a cockroach. The rapture was Malachi's most wondrous creation, the only fire hot enough to burn the beast from existence. And its fuel? A Gemling queen. Blood and flesh and gem. Yet my selfish self did not want to burn away, and so the fire was but a tiny spark. The spark of a cataclysm. I am sorry, my love, my Malachi. Go to it, not a cockroach. Find the rapture. Make me sorry no more.
Rapture device.
The rapture was to rend open the hide of nightmare and broil the beast's bitter innards in the sweet fire of mortality. The vessel was strong and oh so willing. The medicine was oh so weak. Don't die, please.
What was that lemur doing? Alright,
Speak.
but I won't die, Lady Diala. I'm a fucking juggernaut, so... yeah.
The gate is open, and the darkness calls. Good hunting, Cursebreaker.
Some chaos golem, some ice golem. This gives me... physical damage reduction, increased critical strike chance accuracy, increased damage, life regen, attack and cast speed, or abyssal cry. Nah. Stone or fire. I think fire. God damn it, phone. Shut up. I think flame golem.
We read the land, learn its stories. Kalm and his warriors entered those mines some 20 years before Deshret sealed the mines and bound our Akara to this mountain. Neither soil nor stone speak of Kalm's return. Perhaps he is dead, or perhaps he merely wishes he was. After all, anything seems possible. Act with care.
That's some quite. That's quite a bit of foreshadowing you're doing there. Oyun, or something, I guess. Earthquake, no. Vengeance. Reckoning. Heart of Ash. Shield charge. Life leech report for riposte. I don't need that. Alright. Flame golem on. Fuck. Foul double strike. It doesn't give me anything. It's just boring. Get out of here. Tazuni.
The gate is open. And now I hear her voice as clearly as if she was sitting right here with me. Words of a dead woman, reverberating up from the depths of Highgate. A spirit chained, yet not enslaved. Tortured, yet unbroken. That dead woman is Deshret, and our red Sakema longs to return to the dust of her Visteri. Free her, and I shall reward you as my gifts allow. In destroying Vol, you have avenged many a pretty bloodied nose around here. Well done, you. You shall be rewarded.
His voice actor isn't really that good now, is
What
he?
do you want?
Oh, there's so much lore here. Oh, I'm getting half chub just looking at all these options.
Deshret's banner flies at the mine's entrance, and now the darkness gapes, hungry and expectant. Our red Sakema sealed that gate for a reason. Not simply to prevent the beast from reaching out, but to hinder those fools who would disturb its slumber. And here you are, about to be swallowed by that darkness. Let us hope the beast doesn't notice your passing.
Oh, it's going to notice, alright. It's going to notice my mace slamming into its face. If it has any, actually. I don't know if he has. I don't know. The beast kind of is genderless, I guess.
Hundreds of our Dakara have fallen to Vol and his legion throughout the years.
Hundreds.
They died defending their Akara. Now Vol is gone, killed by an outsider. You bask in the glory, Exile, while I honor the dead.
You do you, Kira. You do you. I don't really care about the glory. I'm just here to... Yeah. The Marauder is here to trace back the steps of Kaum. I'm here to get these options clicked and listened to.
Deshret lies shackled in the darkness, while I, her blood, am shackled by duty to remain here. Oyan has decreed it. Will it be you then who frees Deshret from her dishonor? Perhaps you will, perhaps you won't. Either way, it is Deshret's fate to suffer at the mercy of injustice.
I'm going to free
May
her,
fear guide you.
even though I'm an outsider. You should be happy you aren't the one diving into the nightmare. Ungrateful bitch.
Yes. Emperor Vola's dead, for good this time.
And the entrance to the mine stands open. I suppose you'll be heading down there to
To free us from the sickening supremacy of nightmare.
I was going to say to kick some nightmare ass.
I think I put it better.
Of course you did, sweet.
Bye.
Let me tell your future. Hinekora. I awoke in the... Many great things begin at the foot of the mountain.
Yeah. Alright.
A grand treasure fractures like a dropped mirror, yet somehow goes unharmed. The metal softens beneath the stone, reshaping with great ease. Welcome. The unbreathing queen masterminds an unholy heist, a defilement of the dead. Let me tell your future. The sea witch whispers sweet nothings and calms the hearts of unlikely allies. The Plague Maw enters the Red Realm and leaves a swirling mass of living stone. Wisdom of one's fate has a price.
Alright. I don't have any silver.
I will see.
Let's make this final chapter before the infamous update Fall of Oryath a big finale by getting all those prophecies into it. Alright, here we go. Entering the mines of nightmare. Now, the question is, it's a mine. True. What were they mining? Metals? Rare minerals? Gems, maybe? Virtue gems, maybe? I don't know. What was it that they sought in this mine?
I hear you. I walk in your kingdom, and I am coming for you.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor. Or you will be doomed. You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor.
For now, it seems that they were just mining for stone, actually. Just slabs of stone. Which, you know, is also needed. You need stone for houses. So not bad, not bad. Metals. Alright, nothing too gemmy yet, but here are the first that I have come across, at least. I have seen, right here. Oh wait, here are some crystals too. Never mind. God damn it. I deal too much damage. I think for pulling the minecarts along. Just basic, you know, stuff for carrying heavy loads in the early days of mankind. Now, it seems that some of these corpses, these living corpses, actually have merged into the side of the area. Which is some straight up Bloodborne shit, by the way.
A grand treasure fractures like a dropped mirror, yet somehow goes unharmed.
Jesus. That's bound to give me some good freaking currency. Ooh, I did see that lag spike. Oh wait, it's spiker front. I don't really care about you, boy. I haven't even cast my flame golem yet. Ooh. This is a nice model. This is a cute little fireball. That's awesome. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck off. I don't want to kill you, I want to capture you. Never mind then. Yes, a dead end. Alright. Now these beasts are... Wait, oh my fucking god. That's disturbing. I thought they were animals. Instead, it's a head with its ears probably turned into wings, and its neck slash spine turned into a freaking tail. That's some disturbing shit. I mean, people with tryptophobia aren't happy about that, but thinking a few years long that those animals or those enemies are animals, and then suddenly realizing no, they are severed human heads. Yeah, that's the kind of disturbing I like the most. GG, GGG, GG. Oh wait, this was also a dead end. Never mind, I didn't look at the map good enough. Yeah, alright then. Taking this game slow really cranks up the creepiness factor of it. I get their name now also, Screamers. Because their face kind of looks like the Scream, that famous picture Oh, not picture. What? Oh my god, freaking culture barbarian right over here. No, it's not a picture, it's a freaking painting. What the hell? Sebastian, come on. That was pretty bad. Come on, hit me. I need more endurance
The
charges.
sea witch whispers sweet nothings and calms the hearts of unlikely allies.
Alright, just basically a prophecy for more experience has been completed. Damn, I love this skill. And I don't even have it linked to a... well, I don't think I have. No, I have it linked to a physical to lightning support. I don't even have it linked to an increased area of effect support. Dear God, I love it. And it combos so well with Earthquake too. I mean, together with Earthquake, I have a DPS of 1000. Well, maybe a little bit less because I need to, in the middle of, you know, tectonic slamming, get my Earthquake off, but the aftershock also deals damage. I don't think that's counted in the DPS of the skill itself. So basically this level of the mine only incorporates the mining. Alright, now what I would like to know, looking at this slab, is, was all of this nightmare tissue basically already present before the cataclysm or the beast, you know, happened slash were discovered, or after? Seeing the crack in the middle and it kind of, you know, protruding in that crack gives me the feeling that it happened after. So this mine was indeed a legitimate, just basically a marble slash sandstone slash I don't know whatever stone could be mined, which is special granite, I guess, whatever. Mine before everything went to shit. Second. Alright. The second level. The beast has noticed us.
Kitava's belly rumbles. He is hungry for me.
Of course, the freaking corruption god is a he. Freaking triggered right here. No. I mean, the male sex is the more destructive of the two, I guess. The one who is more prone to destructive behavior of the two. Self-destructive also, but destructive. Just basically in general. What is actually the damage of Flame Golem itself? Like, does it get damage from me? Because if I get fire damage, it gets also fire damage? Is that the case, or do I need special gear slash keystones slash skills, whatever, that affect specifically minions to get its damage up. Because I would think that there is a difference between Hammerstorm. I would think there is a difference between golems and just regular
I cannot carry this.
skeletons slash zombies. Because you can only have one golem, right? Alright. Let's return.
What do you need now?
Well, no, I've got a perfect, you know, setup of linked, colored slots here, so I won't
Go
be
where you are needed.
getting those pair of boots. Alright. And return. Wait. Did I... Yeah, I did. Alright. Don't get me wrong, Dashret. I want to save you. I do, honey. But first, let me take a look. She is being grabbed by spectral hands. They don't look like anything that either the Shaper or the Elder would use. So I think that the beast indeed is totally disconnected from those two.
Karui and Maraketh once fought together. I honor that friendship.
Oh wait, it's a rare enemy. That's why I couldn't throw traps at it. It's because they aren't actually beasts. Ah. Now I fucking get it. They have basically been merged with their mining tools. I saw a dude with a pickaxe for a hand. So Nightmare is able to both alter flesh and stone. Both organic and non-organic material. Nice to know. Aw. Maybe it's also secret entrance, but no. Huh. Alright. The crystal veins. This is the point where... Oh wait. How did this torch get up here? Can anybody tell me that? How did this torch get here? Alright. Crystal veins. This is where the beast was slowly being discovered. I'm thinking. Alright.
We'll feast no longer, Kitab. The ancestors demand it.
That's pretty freaking imposing impressive. Just basically you know, extremely good sound design. I was genuinely freaking getting terrified of that. Man, this is just art. This game is pure art. It's also entertainment, but for the rest, it's pure freaking art. Oh my god. They're dying just because I'm walking through them. Because of both my trigger skill, you know, those fiery axes or something that go everywhere, and of my reckoning. And I'm not even a freaking gladiator who can actually be, how you call it, made into a counter-attacking monster. Oh wait. That kind of hurts. Jesus. I didn't notice him charging up. I should have, it was pretty obvious. Whoa. That's dangerous. Luckily it was a rare, not just a freaking standard enemy. Oh, what the fuck? That's strange. Oh! He was going there because he was going to free a Chaos Sentinel. Ah. Interesting. More attack speed. And more physical damage, which in turn gives me more elemental damage. And because I have so little nodes who actually give me damage, I'm getting freaking 40 DPS per node of that. From that. Damn! Basically, in terms of freaking tree, this is only... Oh wait, I still need to get Lava Lash? What? Alright. Huh. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skills actually give me damage. Not even my ascendancy tree at this moment gives me damage. And I'm still dealing this much, and 20% more if I use an endurance charge. Damn! This has indeed basically been a build focusing on defense, and still I'm such a strong motherfucker.
Tukohama.
You are well prepared for the end.
I cannot carry this.
This is a fine capture.
Ooh.
Years ago, Einar was wandering the fields near Sun in search of a worthy survivor. I did not find one. Then I did not find water. Then I did not find shelter. This was a learning moment for Einar. Beneath the hot sun, Einar saw a swirl of red and white, a flash of teeth. Farul, first of the plains, an avatar of the first ones. I pursued it. And as night fell, so did I. Right into the Hellion pit. I drank my fill of Hellion blood that night. That is how I learned I do not like Hellion blood. It is also how I learned that Farul's secrets lie in the blood of hounds, cats, and others of warm blood. Go.
Alright, sure.
Bye.
Alright. Let's return again. Wait. Any gear that I want to keep. Nope. And I can actually deliver this quest also. Of Deshret. Hi, Kira.
Deshret has ascended and returned, as we all must, to the dust of Vastiri. The Red Sekema's dishonor has passed, and for that, outsider, I will always be grateful. Yet honor lies not in whether an act is committed. Honor lies in how an act is committed. What does it say of the Maraketh when we are forbidden to attend to our own? What does it say of Oyan and her belief in her own blood, our own honor?
Then go into the mines, you damned cunt. Oh, you're not going to do that. Why? Because you will be slaughtered. That's why. Shut up and give me currency. You are nothing but a vendor to me.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, I won't be you. You're not interesting at the fucking slightest.
I felt it, saw it. The storm of her release. Our red Sekema is free to mingle once more with the red earth of her birthplace. Deshret was the howling wind, the lash and bite of the driving dust. Our wild Vastiri is weakened by her absence no longer. You've done yourself proud today, Exile. Righted a wrong that we Maraketh have borne for far too long. And of course, as promised, you shall be rewarded.
Book of Skill.
Life will go on.
Yeah. Lava Lash. Oh wait, we're in town, of course. Hatred and Herald of Ash aren't on right now.
Thank you for doing Deshret so great an honor. Your generosity shall be remembered.
Her voice actor isn't that great either. But still better than Tasuni. Which is odd because Tasuni is actually a quite important vendor. Oh well. That's a good boy.
The Rapture device has absorbed its fill of harvested life from fury and desire. It is ready. So am I. I know now that I was born to be the end and the beginning of the Empire. The Beast has made this clear to me. As clear and undeniable as the sacrifice I must now make. My Lady Diala, my love, my life's greatest achievement. She must leave me now, for she cannot follow, and she will perish if she remains. And so I will ask of her more than she would ever give. I will betray her. I will break her heart, so that I do not break her soul.
Actually, that's quite considerable of you, Malachi. I would not have been the one to guess that you actually gave a shit about Diala.
You know, not a cockroach. Had I accepted my place, my rapturous role, the beast would be no more, no less, no anything at all. My selfishness tickled the beast's fancy and it laughed the world I knew away. Yet I have had much time to think on my lonesome, much time to wonder. Wonder if the Rapture really needs to eat a Gemlin queen. Maybe something else will get its catastrophic juices slavering. Something like eyeball soup, the eye of fury, the eye of desire. Pretty gems for our pretty designs. But where could they be? Don't fret now. I have my suspicions. Calm, the sovereign of slaughter. He remains and suffers his delusions right here in the halls of Nightmare. Fury is all he knows, so fury Calm will have. Duresso, King of Swords, damned by desire. Oh, aren't we all? He's down here too, and desire's curse remains his to bear. Go on, not a cockroach. Bring me the crown jewels so that we might wake the Rapture and finally put an end to this pestering beast. Old axe for brains. Calm had Eternals dragged from their homes all over the south coast. Like sheep, he butchered them, no matter how desperately they bleated. He adorned his doorways with the heads of women and children. What makes a hero or a villain? It depends who you ask.
Perspective.
The Sword King. Before my time. Beyond my time. Where is time anyway when you need it? Never stand still. That's the problem. Except if you are Duresso. Petrified with love he is. A love he doesn't realize is long, long, long gone.
Yeah, about 15 episodes ago.
Ta-ta,
Something like that.
Not a cockroach.
Also, the Rapture device looks suspiciously organic. Non-organic, 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 the rest organic. What the fuck is this? Do you have any more about...
Speak.
No. Alright. Daressa's dream. Not nightmare? Huh.
It was here in the pits of Theopolis that I made my name, killing other dogs and wild boars before I could even be considered.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor.
Alright, because we kind of skipped his dialogue, I'm going to read it. I am Daresso, the Sword King. It was here in the pits of Theopolis that I made my name, killing rabid dogs and wild boars before I could even be considered a man. In this glorious of arenas, I care nothing for your past, only for your future, and for that you will have to fight. Alright. Yeah, Theopolis, yeah. Oh wait, it's a rare enemy. God damn it. Holy bejesus.
Great job, Exile. I now will take the capture. This one is captured. I now will take it.
Get out of here. Do I look like I give a fuck? Get frenzy. Everybody, get some more frenzies. You know why? Because it freaking gives you more attack speed, which in turn gives me more chances to actually counter-attack you. Get more attack speed. I fucking dare ya.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
Not that much to say about this arena. Basically just the past of the Resso.
Great job, Exile. I now will take the captured beast to the menagerie.
People of the gutters, steel your bellies, for the slaughter is at hand.
Get fucked. Get absolutely shit on. Honestly, I can actually just rearrange my inventory without fear of dying from normal enemies. I love the Juggernaut.
Adequate performance challenger, if a little messy. Yet Barcool and his stinking flock were simply an audition. let us see how you fare in the grand arena of Theopolis.
The Grand Arena. Bring it on. You think you can kill me? Huh? Idiot. I am freaking war god Menhir. The obelisk of justice.
Welcome to the grand arena of Theopolis. It is here, first lay eye on my two workers, my Lady Merveille. It is our inspiration that defines us. What do you fight for, gladiator? Hundreds of warriors tried to lay claim to the same title as I, but I defeated them all. Victory goes not to the able, but to the ambitious.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is actually true. You might be smart as fuck, but if you don't really care about your, you know, education or whatever, you aren't going to make it. You need to do stuff.
Die a death worthy of applause, gladiator.
I'm not going to. What makes you think I was going to die? Sorry. Jesus. Who did that much damage? Who?
At age 13, carving knife in hand, I killed beasts for the amusement of the filthy. At 15, they thought me worthy to fight a fellow man. A butcher he was, twice as big and twice as stupid as I. I butchered the butcher, and many like him. Earned my way, kill by kill, out of the awful pit and into the grand arena. I thought I would find wealth and glory in the arena. I was wrong. I found something far more precious. My Lady Merveille.
Yeah. And your ambition got the best of you, and you grew apart, etc. Oh wait. That's why.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
I knelt in the sand of the grand arena, awaiting the killing blow. I raised my eyes to look upon my death. Instead, I saw her, Merveille. Her beautiful eyes met mine, and I knew she saw me too. I turned my opponent's strike and killed the man with his own dagger. Fighting had always been about survival, the primal instinct to kill or be killed. Now, the fight became about something else. love.
That's not healthy. That's not a healthy way to start your relationship. By being in an arena fighting to the death with another man, seeing her eyes and then immediately start killing him.
Survivor, you are well prepared for the
Would you stop? You too.
Cannot do this yet.
I was just going to say, where the hell's Einarth?
This one is captured. Einar will take it.
Where's the exit? Guys. Do we need to kill more? I mean, sure, if you want me to kill more, then I will kill more. Don't get me wrong, but... Where's the exit? Hello? Oh, wait. I get it. I need to go the other way. Honestly, I don't really care. Hello, mini-boss. Jesus Christ. Hey. What item is this? Oh no, it's not a maximum number of skeletons. No, I was like actually quite a good freaking pair of boots for my necromancer, but no.
Battle worthy of song. The way you fight reminds me of how it feels to be possessed with the ideal of victory. Is your passion enough to claim a crown? We shall see. The previous King of Swords was a giant of a man, both faster and stronger than I. Yet I needed only look up at my Lady Merveil to know that I had no choice. I could not die this day. I made him shiver under every parry, striking with all of my might so that my arms felt they might snap with every impact. All the while, I studied his face, watching for that moment when he began to doubt. It took an hour, but finally it was there. Burning with pain, empty with exhaustion, I stepped inside his faltering swing and I slit the giant's throat. I did not take my victory bow. I knelt in the sand, looked to Merveil, and cried out for my lady's hand in marriage. From that day forth, I wore the crown of swords upon my head and the ring of eternal love upon my finger.
So you took upon you 2 jail cells. The... how you call it? prison of basically grand, how do you call it? Responsibility, being a king, and marrying somebody.
A king of swords is nothing if he cannot defend his crown.
Leave my golem alone.
How they love to sing about themselves. I cannot carry this.
God damn it. Well, I can go around asking people what they know about Kaum and or Dorisso. I guess. God damn it. Come on! These loading times to the hub, man. Jesus. Thank you. Alright, 1 hour in.
Yes?
Nope, nothing about Dorisso.
Go where you are needed.
Anything about Dorisso?
I see into the gloom.
Yes, actually.
Nightmare is not without sophistication. In life, Dorisso was tortured by frustration and shame. In death, Nightmare has erased his past and forged a dream world in which Dorisso will remain contented and loved. What if Nightmare could do that for all of us? Would we really wish to destroy it then?
But it wasn't real, though. I think. Alright.
My understanding of Kawom, the man, is that he was a prisoner of his own delusions. Now, he is a prisoner of someone else's. The power of Nightmare to manipulate the soul never ceases to impress me. That could be you one day, should you continue to follow this dark and winding path.
Right.
Beneath your feet, creation shivers and writhes. It yearns for transformation like a worm in a cocoon that dreams of wings and freedom. A transformation that only the beast can excite. A dark god of ancient sacrifice. A muse to the twisted and vile. The beast, the nightmare, the darkness. Names given to it by mortals that think with slugs bound in shells of bone. Yet, one man knew the beast's true name, understood its impenetrable nature. Malachi.
Alright. So, what is the beast's true nature?
Speak your mind. Diala said but one thing to me before descending into the mines. My love awaits. I know not why, but those 3 words frighten me more than any I have heard in my lifetime.
It should.
D'Arezzo. Yes, Petaris has spoken of him. The disturbing question is this. How does a man who by all accounts has been dead for over 100 years end up as a nightmare monarch in the bowels of Highgate? Unlike Calm, there is utterly no trace of his passing, and we have scouted every footstep of this mountain and its surrounds. There is no other entrance, no physical entrance. Deshret, and now this. D'Arezzo. Yes.
Alright, the nightmare works in mysterious ways, I guess. Yes. Game mechanics, blah blah blah. People wanted to know more about D'Arezzo, wanted to fight him, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
D'Arezzo? He's down there inside the mountain?
Are we talking about the D'Arezzo? The Sword King?
Seems like it. But how did he get in there? He left Oriath about a century and a half ago, hoping to find a cure for his lady, Merveil. He would have had to fight his way through the Marrakech, but Oyun's never mentioned anything of the sort.
Maybe he didn't go in alive.
What do you mean?
We live in a land where the dead walk and things like Diala lived for centuries.
You think he died somewhere else, and then the beast got hold of him?
Could be.
Well, if the beast can do that, then what bloody good was Deshret's seal?
Exactly.
Be
careful.
Oh. Lovely. Yeah, I mean... Why was Rayclass so fucked up then, if the seal did anything? Yeah, no, the seal did absolutely nothing. Wait, really? God damn it. The Eye of Desire. It's a cruel joke that man was born with more intent than life.
Pried the desire from D'Arezzo's dead hand, did you? Or is it dead again hand? Or re-dead hand? Or is undeath really just death with benefits? In which case, you didn't kill D'Arezzo because he was already dead. It's all a bit of a grey area, really. And completely
beside the point.
Yet we're still 1 gem short. Go, not a cockroach, and relieve Calm of his... Bye-bye.
I will relieve Calm's fury in the next episode. Because we have been going for an hour and 20 minutes, so that's about 1 episode deep. But rest assured, in the next episode, we will face our king and the beast. And maybe, just maybe, if we're fast enough, actually return to Oriath. Anyway, if you like this episode, please leave a like. If you dislike this episode, please leave a dislike. Comment whatever you want, but or comment nothing at all, because I cannot control what you do or don't, because you are your own lord and or lady. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye. I mean the rhythm of earthquake, slam, 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 earthquake, slam, slam, slam is pretty neat. I mean, it eats through my endurance charges, but hey, it's pretty powerful. Also, with more attack speed, unstoppable and unyielding, this doesn't need that much more damage, really. Just more strength. Just more base damage or just physical damage. I don't need more attack speed. Because if I can just sneak in an earthquake slam 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 earthquake, that's going to be a good substitute, I think. Yeah, I just need to fine tune the attack speed on this build. If I do it too much, I run the risk of, you know, outsinking these attacks. But if I don't have enough, then I don't deal that much damage. So yeah. Anyway, in terms of the rest of the builds, yeah, just basically life and strength and damage and crit and more area of effect and damage and going for life instead of mana, which once we reach that, I can deny this, deny that, deny this, and we have 7 more points to spend, which is going to be nice. Nice. But yeah, this gives me 6 more attack speed, so it gives me double these bonuses. Well, no, double these bonuses. And it's going to give me more damage, so yeah. Basically, this is just a little bit of attack speed. This is attack speed. This and this are attack speeds. Maybe this one is going to be attack speed, but for the rest, I don't think actually... yeah, that I get any attack speed at all. Maybe if I take precision, but... I don't know. Yeah. So that's basically just maybe about 40% attack speed in my skill build without faster attacks, which I am not going to do faster attack support for Tectonic Slam. I'm not. You know why? Because one more gem for more damage bonus is probably going to be more powerful and more, you know, because it eats through my endurance charges. If I have unyielding and, you know, unflinching and shit, and I have all the endurance charges thingies in my entire build, I have like 10 max endurance charges, so that's pretty much, but that's a hefty sum of endurance charges. But if I'm not lucky with the 25% chance that if you would gain endurance charges, you instead gain up to your maximum number of endurance charges. If I'm not lucky with that and I have too much attack speed, I will blow through everything and a major part of my defense is just gone. So I'm not going to do that. I would be an idiot if I was going to do that. And yeah, for the rest of this build, just basically life, strength. So yeah, that's basically the path that I'm going to take. And for a more in-depth look, this is just basically how it's going to look like. Just undeniable, unstoppable, unyielding, and unflinching. Getting Path of the Warrior and Constitution here for the life. Born to Fight, strong arm for more just damage. Versatility, Heart of Warrior for quality of life. basically as much jewels as I can possibly get, if they're in a nice and easy way to grab. All the endurance charges, of course. Only this side of the shield tree, because I won't be blocking that much. I won't be relying on that for defense. This for a little bit more attack speed, but I could honestly not take this and put it into something more crit orientated or life orientated or whatever. Maybe even just arsonist. But I will need to have one more skill point somewhere else to reach that. Yeah, indeed, precision for a little bit more movement speed also. And basically this entire ring, because this basically enables Lutus's lead sprinkler to give me about 30 plus crit chance. And with the rest of this build, you know, just this for basically 100% fire damage. Calm's Way twice for the endurance charges, Death Door for its endurance charges, and then Tectonic Slam linked to increased area of effect, added fire damage, fire penetration, immolate, and chance ignite. Because more damage, physical as fire, penetrate resistance, added fire damage. Like a lot of added fire damage. Also this for more fire damage, physical converted to fire. More base fire damage added, and Lutus's Lead Sprinkler, the strength scaling in terms of, you know, this will give me strength, 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 this will give me strength if I play it right. Everything in my entire freaking build except my shield will give me strength, results in a strength of about 1,000, which in turn makes the base damage, base fire damage of Brutus's Lead Sprinkler, to 400 to 700 fire damage to attacks with weapons, with this weapon. And that's without the percent fire damage, without the physical to fire, without the bonus fire damage from Chernobyl's pillar, without the penetration of fire in this one. You know, I could even I think, but I need to be pretty lucky if I actually can pull this entire build off, you know, because I will then be relying on certain special shaper and or, well, no, actually I won't be. I don't see any strength gains in here. Maybe to all attributes? No, not even that. Maybe in the master to all attributes. Yeah, to all attributes. Nice. I can also just do that for even more strength. No. Yeah. Well, let me take a look. Cyclopean Coil. How much strength does this get me? Not more. Alright, interesting to know. It probably does give... Oh, this does have the increased attributes too, so yeah. This does give me more max life. Yeah. But with the added strength, I think I will get more strength from a very high roll strength max life heavy build than with Cyclopean Coil. And I don't even have that much of a prism build. I just have a pure strength build, so I won't be getting any damage from Cyclopean Coil either. But yeah, basically the resistance is as high as this, because then I do not need to take how's it called? Purity of elements. So I won't be using that much life to reserve to begin with. And well, let me take a look. 8,520. I lose about 1,000 life. That's pretty. That's a quite a hefty amount of life that I lose with that. But can I get anything more from other places? Well, yeah, I can. Yeah, I totally can. Anything more? Increased armor and increased life. Life regen. Just base armor. Elemental resistance is up. Well, what's my increased area effect of this build? 34. 26% increased area of effect if I take this and put it into here. But increased life recovery from flasks, which, you know, is always nice. I do want this, don't I? Let me take a look. Well, actually I don't need it. Huh, nice. It's nice to have, don't get me wrong. So if I can pull 2 from somewhere else. Nah, then just the increased air effect again. Alright. The maximum amount of mana that I have isn't that impressive. And also shield charge, just basically, yeah, like that. But I can actually now retain Herald of Ash. Maybe even keep Hatred, because half of it is going to be converted into fire again. But I might not need Hatred. Maybe just pure Anger, which gives me fire damage flat. But I don't have that much bonus fire damage scaling. Yeah, just basically 30. The most freaking elemental damage in terms of fire that I will be getting is from the scaling on Brutus's lead sprinkler and the physical damage conversion. So I'm not really that much banking in the percent increased fire damage. So I will at least need clarity, you know? I'll at least need clarity. Also, yeah, I'm reaching the same amount of life, but I do have now mana. With a little bit more defenses thrown in just for good measure. Yeah. With, you know, insane fire damage. You know, if I'm lucky with this bonus, I'll be having about a little bit shorter than 40% of the time that I will be critting, so it will increase my damage and accuracy rating. I have a shit ton of armor, because I am a juggernaut. Like 640% increased armor. And actually the most damage that I'm getting in this build is from increased attack speed. Not even from physical damage. Huh. Well, I mean, if we can reach that juicy point of, you know, balancing the attack timers between Earthquake and Tectonic Slam, then I don't see why not. How much life does this? 200 less. This gone. This here. How much life now? A little bit less, a little bit more strength, and a little bit more physical damage. Just base damage. But man, 50% increased attack speed, 4% increased melee attack speed. I don't know where this is coming from, honestly, if I look at my passive tree. Precision. Born to Fight. I don't think it's coming from there. I think it's coming from some... Yeah, the 16% from our spiked gloves. And I think the 20% decreased attack speed from Brutus itself. I think it counts it with it. Alright, but no. Like Earthquake. And then just 20. Well, no, not 520. 20 and 21. And then lesser. Wait, no. Just duration. Less duration support. For quicker bursts. And then immolate. Of course, because I'm going to ignite all the time. And maybe this one actually with faster attacks. Because this one doesn't eat. Also, the faster attacks support is bugged in this program because it gives 55% increased attack speed. Not 75, that would be insane. I think even less, but I don't know for sure. But at least a lot less than 75. So this will be a little bit more concentrated than the Slam, because it doesn't get increased area of effect like Slam. But, well, I can also just then do this. But can you do this? Yeah. Alright. Then Clarity. Because we are working with mana again. Oh. Well, fuck it. Herald of Ash. which gives me physical damage as bonus fire damage, and the immolating thing from its overkill damage is also pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then basically hatred is strong, don't get me wrong. But vitality is probably going to be more powerful in my case, because of the amount of life I have. Then how much mana does this actually conserve? I think 20%, so it's 55. Let me take a look. How is it called again? Fuck, what's the name of it again? Oh, yeah. Blasphemy support. I think this is 30. Blasphemy support. Yeah, I am just putting into this. Flammability. Wait. Didn't this lose a second? No, it didn't. I thought they removed the fire resistance reduction. Nice. Nice. Alright. And ignite on cursed enemies has 10% increased duration, which gives a little bit more damage. Alright. And just basically summon Flame Golem in that last slot, because I won't be supporting it with anything at all. And then Vengeance. %50 to trigger the skill when hit. Yeah, buddy. Life's lead support, I will be needing this. And then Riposte alongside God damn it, how's it called again? Reckoning, yeah. Booyah. This is my build. Tectonic Slam as my main, Earthquake as the rotation within, Shield Charge for, yeah, movement, 3 things here, because you know, the 300 mana, well, no, it reserves far less, I think. I don't know, I don't really care. So that's about 1,000. Yeah, I'm going to have enough mana. Because, you know, revelry, mana flows, and battle rouse all combined gives me more than enough mana. And mana regen. And even the max level clarity might be enough to give me the mana I need. And then 120 intelligence dexterity indeed. 1,000 strength, 8,000 life, 51,000 armor, 500 evasion, and 100 energy shield. 100 energy shield basically comes from Death's Door, and I think Death's Door alone. Yes. Only from Death's Door. With 50% increased movement speed, insane edited damages, increased area damage, which is also increased melee damage, increased global physical damage, also increasing my damages. Physical damage while holding a shield, also giving me damage. Chance to curse non-cursed enemies with enfeeble on hit. Well, I will be cursing enemies, so too bad. Increased attack physical damage, increasing my damage. Flask, more life recovery, nice, nice. About with fire pen here, about over 50% fire pen, so I will be dealing at least 75% of my damage if an enemy has 75 fire resistance. Critical for enough to keep these buffs going all the time. Increased fire damage with attack skills, increased fire damage base, increased elemental damage with attack skills, physical damage converted to fire damage, which is basically everything. Insane base fire damages between the pillar and my strength scaling. And the defense is 10% of life regenerated per second. 1% more per endurance charge, which I can have 7 of. 8% life gained from each enemy hit by your attacks, which, you know, always nice. Almost 200% increased maximum life. About 840% increased maximum to armor. 5,660 base armor. A little bit more block chance, but I don't really care about that. Maximum energy shield a little bit. And then increased attack speed per 200% accuracy rating, gain accuracy equal to your strength with the 1,000 bonus that you get from Undeniable. Gives me 10% increased attack speed for just the accuracy rating, and that's without the 50% here, the 40% here, and the 30% I gain here. And then the +7 maximum endurance charges, 50% increased endurance duration, 30% chance to gain an endurance charge when you are hit, 25% chance that if you would gain endurance charges, you instead gain up to your maximum number of endurance charges, gain an endurance charge every second if you've been hit recently, 5% increased damage per endurance charge, which if your maximum 50% damage, 5% increased area of effect per endurance charge, which if your maximum is 50%, 25% chance to get an endurance charge when you stun an enemy, and 10% increased stun duration on enemies per endurance charge. Then here another 70% increased attack speed, but also cast speed, which I don't really care about. And then a little bit of mana, a little bit of mana regen, a little bit of mana per attack hit, little bit of damage taken gained as mana, so I can keep this entire charade going non-stop. Non-stop. Oh, this gives the maximum, gives the life gained for each enemy hit. Neat. But yeah, this build is indeed the Juggerquake. Yeah. Also, with the up and coming skill balance changes, there is going to be a nice change to some traps, which makes me actually want to try out a Saboteur traps. But, you know, that's not that important right now. With, you know, Fire Trap is going to get its cooldown removed, so I can just multiple traps, cluster traps, increase critical charge, power charge on critical supports, whatever extra bonus shit, maybe an immolate, maybe just an ignite, whatever. And an ice trap, which still receives its how you call it, cooldown. And give that, you know, all the shit with even an ice bite, because I'm getting a lot of frenzy charges when my traps are triggered. A void battery for a little bit more. Power charge for a little bit more. With it for a little bit more. Crit, and then lightning orb for more movement. Just basically purity of elements, clarity, and herald of thunder. Thunder just for the shock. And then basically what this build makes, you know, it makes it go around the Kongming's stratagem, which triggers Fog of War when your trap is triggered, which gives you extra fire damage to blinded enemies, reduced damage taken from blinded enemies, which, oh yeah, also Cold Snap with Cold of Fire, of course, multiple and Ice Bite, just, you know, for basically a cooldown less. Cold Snap, just basically crits, defenses. I might actually use a different belt, but this was the best that I could come up with now, but it's a little bit difficult to get, so I will probably be getting another. Over 14k evasion, about 3000 energy shield, about 3500 maximum life, with the Born in the Shadows, so that I will be taking reduced damage and increased damage dealt to blinded enemies, increased area effects here and there and everywhere, just basically with chain reaction an insane amount of trap triggers, which is why I coined this build. Well, I might can have to up to 2 additional traps placed at a time. That's also pretty damn powerful, and increased trap throwing speed. This doesn't. Chance to gain frenzy charge when your trap is triggered by an... Yeah, alright, I will be needing that. But anyway, which is why I coined this build. Is it gay though? You know, because you're working with traps. Yeah, that's a bad joke. I know. I'm not proud of it. But yeah, that's basically just a little bit of yeah, shit shooting. Just a little bit of my thoughts about what I'm going to do with my build.